pretend that I know half the hell you've seen. You're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your blood.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18, 7 Pirates, Buffalo 18.
We get to Irving to start this drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Panther, Bronco, 60 Mavericks.
Ward off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
Design quarterback run here. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back now, pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Trying to push one through there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Warriors 7, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
19, 18, 19.
Well, it's going to throw here on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And it's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
We'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Saints
This time looking to throw. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. That's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Into traffic, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints reduce the lead to just 4. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football.
So an onside kick in the opening quarter, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I fully understand the decision-making behind this one. It looks like they got some surprises in the game plan, which is fine. We'll get that advantage. But holy smokes, you're going to have to hope the next surprise goes a lot better than that one, because that just blew up in their face.
19 Lions.
First down throw here for Ward. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mustang 19.
This is Irving on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Third and just 2 to go.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Shot. Come 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
And the first down. 1st and 10 from the 17.
Irvin here from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, is the throwaway.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints tie it up late in the 1st.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18.
From the gun, it's Ward. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the give, this is Irving. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go.
The Saints 42-yard
Ready.
line.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Go. 70.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. We've got 14-13 on the board. More from Raymond James Stadium. Coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
25 more yards. That's
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready, right?
Line up the design keeper. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. And dose of the hurry up here. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Ready.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal. What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Give now to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Takes the 2nd down snap. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going for this. Flush down out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. This is caught inside the 15. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Henderson on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1 yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready? 70 Lions. Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Throw is caught. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here. Trying to get it on the keeper. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Bronco, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Riggs. Trap 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcats, Cup 19, Cup 19. Steady.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Finds him on the slant. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Taking a shot deep here. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
16 yards. First down, Saints.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
And off headed left. Henderson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He brings it in. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Saints tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Mustang 19, Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Ward's going to throw it. And he put everything he's got behind it. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 21.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Anderson here from the gun. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, we'll all look back at the play-by-play and see that was a run for 0, but it felt like more than that. It felt like offensively, that's a confidence drainer, and defensively, it's a momentum builder.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Good work against the blitz. Gets everything he has under this one. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Cup 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. That's caught at the 25. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Let's go now. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Set up. Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Hey.
Ward setting up to throw. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Yanaseker. And the Saints make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. We motion the tight end over. Tossing it to Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing on seconds. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. From the gun on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. When that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
That quick to the left, it's caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Ward setting to pass. Low right side, caught by Smith. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw here for Ward. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Got it. Ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Go! Buffalo 8, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 79 Broncos, 19 Lions. Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. He connects with his back deep down the middle. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Right back to Irving now. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
The 4-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Cougar 19. Red. 19 Tiger, 19. 60 Bison.
We'll go with the design keeper. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
It's Henderson on the give. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready? Set, Hawk, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Here's Ward. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's a design run. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 3rd quarter lead.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
A handoff for Henderson, running left. Tried to fight his way back to the middle, but he stopped after a yard. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints bring it back to even. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 32.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
19 Lions. Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Ward now. Complete out to the right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
70 Rays. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Maverick. 6 go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And this is lofted deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Roethlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 42.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Moved up considerably, and the penalty makes this a little more than a chip shot. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. they're tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
7 Panthers, trap 50, trap 50. Ready?
Looking to throw this one. Ward. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 range.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This complete to Cole. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's the give to Irving. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And it's 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Cup 19, Cup 9, Panther 11, Panther.
Ward's going to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th-quarter lead. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 49. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Has him running the comeback. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
There wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that 1st down. Picked up the short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
At the 48-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Saints losing by 7. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun here. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Setting up to pass. Will finds his running back, Henderson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here he is to throw. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. This one's caught. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Design quarterback run here. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Setting up, 2nd and goal. And that is incomplete. They got the look they needed, but no luck. This game's over. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.